it is self-occupied. 8 months residential purpose, we call it as self-occupied. If there is no deduction, you are supposed to pay tax on 2,13,000 and 3,25,000. We're done with house 1 as well as house 2, but still we have not calculated your 30% deduction. What is your municipal value? As per this, municipal value 47,000. Hello everyone, this is your Adarsh sir, lecturing Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. So we are in the session 11 of your topic called Income from House Property. Under Income from House Property, as you know that every session we are learning something new, concepts. Now, in today's session also we will learn something new in this particular topic. Now, your agenda, as you know that problems on your house property. Your problem number 17. Now, in this we have little difference in this, means we will learn one new concept from this problem. Now, X owns 2 houses, house 1 and house 2. While house 1 let out throughout the previous year, this is all about your house 1, so no further calculations. But house 2 is used by him for residential purpose for the first 8 months. We will not calculate any calculation for first 8 months. Why? Because it is self-occupied. 8 months residential purpose, we call it as self-occupied. Now, and let out on a monthly rent of 35,000 for the remaining part of the year. Now, remember, you have 12 months. Out of that 8 months, it was self-occupied. They have mentioned residential purpose. Balance is 4. What is the rent? 35,000. Your answer will be 1,40,000 is your actual rent. Hope you understood. 8 months it was self-occupied. Balance 4 months he has given on rent for 35,000. 35,000 multiplied with 4, it will come around 1,40,000. What is your actual rent for house 2? It is 1,40,000. Now, these are the calculations we have. Annual value as per municipal, means your municipal tax. Reasonable, your fair rent. This is your fair rent. And your rent actual received also given. Standard rent is not given. Clear? Yes. Along with that, local taxes, like these are your municipal taxes. There is no previous year, only current year. It is 47 as well as 65,000. Insurance premium paid we will not take. Repairs also we will not take. Clear? Yes. Now, in the adjustment, rent of 3,20,000. What is the rent received? 3,20,000. Out of rent received, the owner has to pay what? He has to pay electricity 12, water charges 8, lift charges 16, security charges 24. After deducting these things, he will get rent. Clear? What is the actual rent received? Out of 3,20,000, he has to deduct all these charges. The net will be collected by owner. Now, how to calculate this? I'll go back to your answer. The heading must be computation of income from house property for the assessment year 2020 and 2021. Assessment year what? 2020 as well as 2021. Now, as per this, what happens? First one, your fair rent. Your fair rent and your municipal value. Fair rent and municipal value, whichever is higher. Fair rent or municipal value, whichever is higher. I'll go back to your question. Your fair rent is 2,51,000. Your municipal value 2,42,000. 2,51,000 and 2,40,000. 52,000. Whichever is higher. In this, I got 2,51,000 is the higher value. This I should call it as higher value. Then your standard rent, whichever is less. In the question, they have not mentioned standard rent. So it will be what? Nil. Your answer is 2,51,000. Clear? Your answer is 2,51,000. Now, along with this, lesser value. Yes. Now, along with this, actual rent, whichever is higher. You are supposed to calculate your actual rent. How to find out house 1? Actual rent. So how to find out? In your question, they have mentioned 3,20,000. So 3,20,000 minus, what are the expenses you had? Electricity, it is 12. Remember, we are not considering any expenditure in the table. These are the expenditure at the time of collection of rent. That's why we are deducting. Your 3,20,000 minus 12, minus 8, minus 16, minus 12,000, minus 8,000, minus 16,000, and what is the last one? Last one, it is 24,000 minus 24,000. Now deduct all. 12 plus 8, 20,000. 20 plus 16, 36. 36 plus 24, it will be 40 as well as 60. So it will be 2,60,000. What is the rent received? 2,60,000. Your answer, 2,60,000. Whichever is higher, 2,60,000 will be called as higher value. So this is your gross annual value. Any doubt? No doubt. Now you got your gross annual value. Is there any interest paid? No. Is there any nothing is there, only standard municipal value? Yes. What is your municipal value? As per this, municipal value 47,000. Municipal value 47,000. Now, so total your net annual value, you will get around 2,13,000. Any doubt in house 1? See, we have taken whichever is higher, again same value because there is no standard rent, and whichever is higher, it is 2,60,000 minus municipal tax. How come it is 2,60,000? After doing all this working out, you got this 2,60,000. Now, I'll come back to this. Your house 2. Your fair rent is 3,78,000 and 3,90,000. 3,78,000, 3,90,000. Whichever is higher, 3,90,000. Now, what is your actual rent here? Standard rent not given, so it will remain as it is. What is your actual rent? As per this actual rent, already I have calculated. Your actual rent is, so 8 months it was self-occupied, balance 4 months. 4 into 35, your actual rent 1,40,000. So it will be 1,40,000. Whichever is higher, 3,90,000. So we got 3,90,000. Now, what will be your municipal value under this? Now, your municipal value as per the question. Your municipal value, we got around 65,000. Now, we'll go for your municipal value, 65,000. So, what will be your answer? 3,90,000 minus 65. It will be 3,25,000. Any doubt up to this? Now, we got your net annual value. We're done with house 1 as well as house 2, but still we have not calculated your 30% deduction. I'll go for the next slide. Your net annual value, how much you got? You got 2,13,000, 3,25,000. 2,13,000, 3,25,000. Now, from this you are supposed to less deduction under section 24 at 30%. Remember, this 30% calculation always remain same only. In the question paper, they will not mention you this 30%, but every problem you are supposed to take 30% only. Now, so what is your answer? 2,13,000 as per the first one and 3,25,000 as per the second one. We'll calculate now. Your answer is 63,900. 63,900. We'll go for the second house. 3,25,000 multiplied by 30% divided by 100. I get 97,500. 97,500. So why we have this deduction? Why? Because if there is no deduction, you are supposed to pay tax on 2,13,000 and 3,25,000. Again, I'll repeat. If there is no deduction, then you are supposed to pay tax on 2,13,000, 3,25,000. The tax will be higher. Now, government has given you a permission up to 30% you need not to pay tax. Means out of 2,13,000, if you minus, how much you will get? I'll deduct this. So 2,13,000 minus 63,900. 2,13,000 minus 63,900. This will be 1,49,100. 1,49,100. The first part. Second one, 3,25,000. 3,25,000 minus 97,500. It will be 2,27,500. 2,27,500. Hope you understood. These are the calculations we have. Now, from this is what your income from house property. We don't have any interest here. I'll go back to question. Just I explain you once in this. X owned 2 houses. There are how many houses are there? 2 in this. House 1 and house 2, while house 1 is let out throughout the year. House 1, it is a complete year let out, given for rent. And house 2 is used by him for residential purpose, means personal use. So up to 8 months, we are not calculating any tax. But, and let out for remaining months like 35,000 per month. Out of 12, if you minus 8, it will be 4 months. 35 plus 35, 70. Plus 35, 1,05,000. Plus 35, it will be 1,40,000. Now, 1,40,000 will be considered as actual rent for this person. This house is 1,40,000 actual rent. Now, in this actual rent, they are telling that whatever the rent received, he is supposed to pay these many things. Like, just assume that I am the tenant, you are the owner. I'll give you 3,20,000 rent. So, all 3,20,000 is yours? No. With that, I add a condition that you are supposed to pay my electricity bill. You are supposed to pay my water bill. You are supposed to pay my security guard bill. And you are supposed to pay the lift charges also. All put together, it comes around 60,000. Now, whatever I gave you, 3,20,000, all 3,20,000 is yours? No. Out of 3,20,000, 60,000 deducted. Only 2,60,000 belongs to you. Remember, these are the expenses. If you get in the table, don't consider. If they give an additional adjustment like this, then only you are supposed to consider. Now, you got 3,20,000 will become 2,60,000. Rest of the calculations are same. Your municipal tax, it is 4765. Your insurance as well as repairs, these are not part of your house property. We will not consider that. So we're done with these things. These are your part 1, whichever is higher, whichever is less, whichever is higher. Standard rent not given. So we have gone directly in the second step. Now, but we have not taken 3,20,000. We have taken how much? 2,60,000. Remember, working note. It is done. Now, so we have done for this. Your gross annual value we got, municipal value we got, net annual value also we got. Clear? Yes. Similarly, your house too. Remember, your actual rent 1,40,000 what we calculated, it is not given in the question. Now, so we're done with this. Finally, 30% we have deducted. There is no interest on loan. That's why we have not deducted interest on loan. What is your final answer? House 1 will be 1,49,000. House 2 will be 2,27,000. What is your final answer then? House 1 and house 2. House 1, 1,49,100. 2,27,500. Add both. How much it will be? So it will be 0, 0, 6, 16, 7 as well as 3. 3,76,060. Yes, 3,76,600 is your final answer. Hope you understood. I'll show all these slides so that you can take screenshot. So this is your problem number 17. Solution part 1. Solution part 2. So this is all about your today's session. Hope you understood. We'll have one more session, that is the last session on house property. In that, if anything is remaining or left out, we'll finish it up in the next session. Thank you.